Ben Hodges, the former commanding general of United States Army Europe, has said that the U.S. must be prepared for the end of the Russian Federation as it looks today. The retired lieutenant general, who also held command posts during the Afghanistan and Iraq wars, made the statement in a tweet on Monday. Referring to the war in Ukraine, Hodges said, "I think that U.S. war aims for this conflict should include de-imperialization of Russia." He added, "It seems to me that we are seeing the beginning of the end of the Russian Federation as it looks today. We need to be prepared for this. We were not prepared for the end of the USSR," the former commanding general stressed. Having retired from the U.S. Army in 2018, Hodges is now affiliated with the think tank Center for European Policy Analysis. Has the face of a new Russian revolution finally revealed itself? Or is this just part of another Kremlin confusion campaign? Whatever the case, the emergence of a terrorist group targeting President Vladimir Putin's supporters is challenging the 69-year-old's leadership. The former commanding general's statement came as the Russian invasion of Ukraine continued for the 194th day. The group calls itself the National Republican Army. Its leader has emerged from hiding to proclaim a people's struggle against a corrupt Kremlin. The man, going only by the name Alexander, told the Ukrainian Kyiv Post late last week that Putin's days are numbered. He would be deposed as soon as he becomes inconvenient for elites. It is very possible that he will lose his head in exchange for sanctions relief, the self-proclaimed resistance leader reportedly said. In other words, the old man will become the fall guy and will be charged with everything that happened. Well, he certainly deserves that. The existence of the NRA only came to light after it claimed responsibility for the car bomb killing of 29-year-old pro-Putin propagandist Daria Dugina last month. Dugina was the television personality daughter of Alexander Dugin, an extreme right-wing political philosopher. He has been dubbed Putin's Rasputin for his purported unofficial influence within the Kremlin's halls of power. He has also been widely accused of being the brains behind Russia's stalled invasion of Ukraine. But not everything is as it seems. Moscow's security services quickly concocted a convoluted story about the assassination being a Ukrainian plot. Meanwhile, others point out that Putin's Rasputin had himself suffered a potentially fatal fall from the president's graces. News of the existence of the National Republican Army emerged when former Kremlin parliamentarian Ilya Ponomarev alleged a member had approached him to publish their anti-Putin manifesto. Russia's Federal Security Service, FSB, has a different explanation for the attack. Within 36 hours of the killing, it had accused a female Ukrainian Secret Service agent of escaping to Estonia with her young daughter and pet cat in a Mini Cooper. Ukraine denies any involvement in the bombing. Now the NRA says it has signed a declaration of cooperation with other anti-Putin groups to take the fight to the Kremlin. Alexander, the group's leader, told Ukraine's Kyiv Post, "No Russian media has ever written about us, not even those in the Russian media who have already fled Russia, they're just all scared to death." He does not expect an armed uprising to be successful, however. The situation has not yet matured. "We believe that sporadic attacks against the authorities, their ideologues, and their media stooges could sow confusion among the Russian elites. If there is a split among the elites, they will start to bring down Putin's regime from within, from above. And we, the NRA, will do it from below." It's exactly what the West wants to hear. And that makes it suspicious. Very few observers believe the hitherto unknown National Republican Army, which claimed responsibility for the killing, was to blame, says Australian National University Strategic and Defence Studies analyst Matthew Sussex. But if it were, then it points to the real possibility of organised domestic terrorism in Russia. It's a long-established tactic of the Kremlin to sew together as many contradictory stories as necessary to smother an event with confusion. The idea is to leave people not believing anything, a position that only enhances an authoritarian's grip on power.
Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. Also, if you want to support Warthog Defense, please become our member and get early access to new videos, exclusive members-only videos, and become administrator in comments section. The membership link is in the description.
Every day. We had a guy last week, it's 6 rescues in 6 days. He's doing the job every day.